regards to the live stream, we are back here getting live here tonight after yesterday's little hiccup that we ended up running into. Those issues have been resolved, and I have relocated the Minecraft server from not a local host now to the same hosting service that Hermitcraft is using. So, yeah, it's now being hosted by a hosting company. Downside is it costs me just about $20 a month to run it, but it is we'll give it a go for a little bit until I run out of money on my PayPal, and then we'll shut it back down again. But welcome to the stream tonight. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. We are back live, and we are going to hop into doing some more Minecraft on the viewers server. The downside to the server is it doesn't have as many resources as what I was using for my own internal box. So it's gonna be less resources available to it to be able to do what we want to do. So I've got the player cap set at 10 now, so that it can handle the amount of data. I was able to upload the world to it, so that's all functioning, and we are ready to go. I'm going to keep working on this tower, though. I wanted to get this tower done last night, so that's the focus for today, is getting this tower done and going from there. Switch to the granite. And more bricks. You guys know exactly what happened to the stream last night, because I know it was you guys that did it, so we'll just leave it at that. Cheryl, welcome to the stream. But issues been resolved. Because now if I end up with a DDoS attack on the server, it's not going to be my prop. This is not going to... I wonder if I could take out this corner. I think I can get away with taking this corner out. Oh, this isn't going to... Oh, well, I could switch these out to bricks. I could switch those out to bricks, that to stone. I'll be able to make this work. That one, I think, is good as cobblestone the way it is there, so... Yeah, with the hosting provider that I'm using now, they have DDoS protection built into it. And they actually go after the attacks when they happen, so... Because it actually is considered a cybercrime doing that. So they've got the manpower to be able to... and the resources to be able to track down those attacks, so... I pay for the service now. I was just trying to save $20 a month, which is why I was running it locally. Oh, I guess the screen overlay isn't on. Screen overlay's on now. Hopefully I can get a good chunk of this tower. I want to get this tower completely done tonight. That's my goal. Whether or not I'm very successful at it, that's a completely different story. Yeah, I'm going to end up having to change out some of these blocks on the corner of this. I should check and see if that's doing any lighting issues in here. With that being like that. No, I think we're going to be okay. Let me just fill that in completely so I can see if it stays dark in here. Oh, I guess I should probably take this Oh yeah, she stays dark. She stays dark. Kavari, welcome to Stripe. Welcome to the server. And yeah, like yeah, the server's just relocated. It's in a different location now, but you should still be able to connect. Cobblestone. And then we are more of these. Understairs. No, not understairs. I'm not at that height yet. Alright, I guess the bright side of running on a hosted server now is it does auto backups of the world, which is kind of handy. Getting some saves for it. What am I bzzing about? Oh, it's not bad. 10 minutes into the stream, I get the notification on live. A little better than it's been lately. Raptor Gaming Master, welcome to the stream. And this is the understairs section. Just like so, which means I gotta put these offsetting stairs here. That's not right. This one's gonna go this way. This tower is just big enough to hide this monstrosity of a mob grinder. Let's switch back over to the overview. Really? My server just disconnected? How is that even remotely possible? I might be working out some Q-post glitches here on this for a little bit. Oh no, it's... I think it's just actually my console, the interface that's lost. Because it's... Oh, we're still connected. It's just the actual Q-post interface. Their interface is a little bit buggy. That's about the only thing I really notice. Okay, I'm going to try logging in with a different browser on it because it's not liking my browser plugins. Come on, hurry up and load. Obviously, they have peak usage times during the day that makes the interface really, really difficult to log into. That's the only thing I could think of, because all day today I was playing off and on that thing, just getting things configured and reset up, and it was just causing all kinds of issues. Or it wasn't causing any kinds of issues, but not so much today. Too many screens, my mouse is just like all over the place. There we go. Now it's working. Let's get back to some tower building. Emerald Finder, welcome to the stream. How are thou on thy Mondayest of Mondays? It's been a Monday, you know what? It's been a Monday. Even like at work today, it was just an absolute gong show. Keeps me busy. Keeps me employed, I guess, when things are a wreck. Understair, understair, understair. Then we flip the other way. And then this is a row of cobblestone all the way around. You know, I'm not minding this piece of Google free music or YouTube free music. I believe there's some lapis in one of these chests out front here, so... It's not an Assassin's Creed tower, it's just a tower. Let me see, I thought I had... There is a chest here that's got 48 lapis right at spawn. So if you need some, Kavari, there is some right at spawn. And then we got to rinse and repeat this whole process. And then cobblestone. And cobblestone. Yeah, this one last layer is the last one that we're going to go straight up, and then we'll taper it in and then bellow out the top. So there's a piece of cobblestone for here. That is not what I want to put there. Art thou counts your situation better? Thou art hoping so? Yeah, my son's actually doing quite a bit better. Really happy with the way things are cruising along with him. He has finished his treatments. Now he's just a matter of healing up, getting over some infections, and being a healthy individual. Bi-weekly visits to his hematologist to make sure things are still the way they're supposed to be, and that's how we're proceeding right now. That there, and then pack that off, and then there we go. Okay, now we can start climbing up again. And then back to granites. Cobblestone. As long as we are successful at covering that up, I'm all right with how this is looking. I could have shifted the whole thing over like 2 blocks this way, and it would have been totally inside the tower, and I wouldn't have had to adjust any of the corners at all. Oh well. I'm just going to run around and get these granite ones done right now because it's a pain in the butt to go back and forth on them. Oh, I never actually finished going all the way around. That's how easily sidetracked I am. You know what? I am going to go in here though, and I'm going to cap this off to keep mobs from spawning here. Just checking everybody's kind of connection speed, seeing how we're on a new host. I just want to make sure that everybody The performance isn't suffering too much for you guys. I'm hoping it isn't. How's performance-wise for you? About the same?
What?
Performance-wise, does the server feel about the same?
Yeah.
Good. Swap these ones out here. That's going to get swapped out to this. Okay, that's all of those ones. Now we switch back to the granite. That's not, or not granite, cobblestone. And either way, I selected the wrong block anyway, so... it's spruce. And then it's the underside of stairs, except for I gotta open up a file here real quick. And what am I looking for? Percent app data, percent Minecraft screenshots. Alright, now I gotta try to see if I remember how to do that step in there. Okay, yeah, I do. First off, we gotta put all of the angled stairs in the way they're supposed to be. These away, and these away. Perfect. Cobblestone around again. Come on, seriously, it's not that hard to place a block. Okay, now I believe that we gotta go like so. taper it all in. Lane is logged onto the server. Hey, 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 hey. Remember, guys, reach down, hit that like button on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, follow if you're watching on Twitch and Mixer if you could. No! Seriously, it's not that hard. Apparently for me it is. Where did that one go? Not supposed to be there. Dara, using thy beautiful shaders of the... You know what? And you should see it in the nether. As soon as I'll get this road done and we'll take a quick trip into the nether. Back and forth, and back and forth. Oh, seriously? Okay, let's make a quick trip into the nether. Actually, what really looks cool here is the water in these shaders. It almost looks like if you touch your screen, it's going to get wet. Like, it's just freaking amazing. I'm skilled at loop-the-loops? I don't know about that. Holy pigmen everywhere. Yeah, the nether here just looks freaking amazing. In the shaders. The glowstone just really pops. The lava is like blinding. You get a mirrored look, kind of, with the portal itself too. And I'll come around this side where the light shines through the portal. Cast this purple flare on the side of the it's really nice. You can do that with stained glass too. Put up like a big stained glass wall. It'll cast the light beams of that color stained glass. It looks really amazing. Alright, so now we're going to do another row of this all the way around like so. Okay, we're going to throw just a little bit of lighting in here as well, too, to keep the mobs from spawning. I'll actually get that centered right. That'll do. That'll do. We're centered this way, and it's centered this way. Alright, we need to step this up. Come on, seriously, use the right keys. Emerald Finder, you're heading out. Farewell. All right, have yourself a good one. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. Isopop Vids, welcome. Hello, welcome to the stream. That one's going to go there. We're going to go this. And then cobblestone, birch, or not birch, spruce. What did your gamer tag? What is my gamer tag? Terrace DWDC is who I am. Use that like everywhere. Another brick in here. More cobble. Cobble. Back to the cobble again. And then a placeholder. I'm in build focus mode again. You start zoning in on what you're doing. Honest, I'm not trying to ignore you guys. That's not what I want. Ooh, there's a piece of cobblestone I missed. One lowly old watchtower here. Covering up a mob grinder. Right now, I am not taking any new members right now because I'm just testing this server tonight. We'll see kind of how things go tonight, and probably reopen new invites tomorrow. I just got to make sure everything stays stable. We're on a different host tonight, so. This
oh yeah,
Razor MP33, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Coming in on Twitch. COD Destroyer 115, welcome to the stream. So making this tower like this, it almost makes me want to build a massive chess set. This would be like a rook. Not a rook. Yeah, rook is your castle. Imagine how massive of a chessboard you'd have to build if your pieces were this big. Kind of almost want to do it. What a project that would be. Okay, that should be all of those. Now we're doing one more layer to cap it off. Why do I have a feeling that's not in far enough? No, I guess it is. I guess it is. I should have went all the way around with this anyway. One more layer. Just not convinced I'm happy with the way that's looking. Whoop. Oh, the work you go through just to cover up a mob grinder. What are you working on building right now?
debating what I want to build.
Oh, so you haven't even decided yet?
Yeah.
You've been standing there staring at something for a while then, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Alright, now we are switching things up here a little bit. Back and forth and back and forth. Dizzy yet? I know I am. Razor, man, I kind of want to know what the server IP is. It is a player's server, a viewer's server. It's just right now I'm not issuing out any more invites right now, just because we're only like an hour. What are we? 45 minutes operational on the new host. I want to see how it's performing before I open it up to more invites. You don't want to go through a whole pile of effort and then find out that it's not going to do what it needs to do, and then you give all these invites out and then people can't get on because it's like crashing all the time or something. You know how it goes. And then we are flaring this out one more time. Come on. Place the block. There we go. Slow down, it'll go faster. Nerdy Oda guy. Welcome to the stream. Coming in on Mixer. So far, I've got to admit, like the stability of the server is not bad considering it's less RAM I have dedicated on this hosted server versus my own private one that I was running. So it does seem to be performing fairly reasonable well. With that said, like it says, it's using like 83% memory right now. Okay, can I get a better look at what that looks like? Oh, I know what I did wrong. Just to break it up so it's not so much of the same there. Now this only goes up 2 for this one. Actually has to go up 2 though. Now I believe on here we don't use any of the yeah, I think it's just like that. No, it does step in. Colton, welcome to the stream. Hey man, how's your day going? The build is coming along nicely. Keep up the great work, Terrace. Thank you so much for that. The day is, well, it's Monday. Let's just say that to start off with. We all know how Mondays goes. Okay, I want to switch to, I want some andesite in here. Polished andesites. As long as this is creating some different textures and stuff as it's getting built, that's the goal. I guess it'll work. It'll do. It'll do to cover up the mob grinder. That's it. You get what I mean about Mondays. Yeah, sometimes Mondays are just a day you wish you could just start over. But you don't want to start over because that means that it's going to be Monday again. So what I'm getting here is you're just building a really big, impressive tower to cover up a mob grinder. Yep. There's a skeleton grinder right here because we need to be able to get bone meal set up. So that's what this is a skeleton grinder because it's all going to be feeding into this automatic tree farm that's here, and we need to be able to have bone meal production for it. So that's why we got the skelly grinder right beside the tree farm. So it's just getting a tower to cover it up so we don't have to look at it. That's it. What's going to be interesting is trying to build a staircase in this so that it's functional to get up here to the roof so that you can still, like, I don't know, tour around and look around outside. Wait, what?
That was my next video.
Something's not right. This isn't supposed to be like this. One too far over. There we go. That's better. That means this one's got to go, and then this goes here, and this goes here. What are you building?
Gonna build an inn.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's not what I want. I want brick. And then cobblestone again. Over under. Cap that all off. We're going to add some more lighting here. So we're going to put a light here and here and here and here. This is basically just mob spawn prevention. Once I get like a full loop around the outside of this too, we'll cap off any areas that a mob can spawn in. I'm not overly worried about what the inside of this looks like, so. It can be, it's not going to be furnished. It just needs to have a staircase in so that if somebody wants to go up top, they can. And a site. Followed by more of these and some brick. And more andesite. Some of these and these. That's not what I want. That is. It's so easy to get just lost in complete concentration. And I apologize for that. I'm going to chalk it up to Monday brain slow day. I know I should be chatting, but sometimes you just want to build. Building is very soothing and relaxing. Unless, of course, you can't figure out what you want to build, and then it's stressful and irritating. Thank you for always making me smile and have a good time in here. Colton, you have yourself a good night. Thank you for popping in. You have lots of doctor's appointments tomorrow. As always, I left a like. Thank you so much. And I hope you're going to be feeling better here soon. Head injuries are never a good thing. And they take a long time to recover from. Okay, slabs. Not salabs. Diorite's probably as good as any to be able to cap this off with. We use some polished diorite. Tall terrace, yeah, doctor's appointments suck. Yeah, don't you know it. Always poking and prodding. You start feeling it better if they just leave you alone. Tall Terrace is my kid. And he's Tall Terrace because he's like 6 inches taller than I am. No. What's up? You haven't decided what you're building?
Yep. I'm building the
Where are you building it?
Currently, I'm clearing up a bunch of dirt.
Oh, back in this spot here. Yeah, that's a lot of dirt you gotta clear out.
I don't have an efficiency shovel. All I got on it was Embarking 3, Fortune 3. Why do I need Fortune on a shovel? How many notes do you have?
Well, I don't even know why I got back to those pages. So where are we looking at right now? Is 283, 67, 20, looking at 206.
Oh, block. Oh.
Hold on a second. Where was I standing?
You were standing over there at the beginning.
Okay, let's not go that far over then. You can dig out some of the blocks. Or else I'd take out the side of your bakery and then you wouldn't be overly happy about that.
I'm just gonna cut open all the floors.
306, 69,
Okay.
182. Bill, 283, 67, minus 206, 306, 69, minus 182. With Minecraft Air.
That makes that 453 blocks easier.
Yep. You can take out that little chunk though.
Oh yeah, you should have seen how much was there before.
Well, I just helped it.
There. Oh, that's the server stuff.
Yep.
Memory's creeping up there though.
It kind of goes up and down depending on if it launches the backup or not. Yeah, I'll be curious to see as we get more players on kind of what it does for memory. We're running with more memory than what's on the World of Solitude server.
Oh.
And the World of Solitude server is pretty stable-ish with like 8 players on there at once. I don't think I'd want to run less than the amount of RAM we've got on this though.
I wouldn't, because I've seen it hit up to 86 already at 2 gigs. I'm surprised how low it's running for 2 gigs.
Yep. Yeah, I think the World of Solitude server is only running with a gig. Okay, so I'm just going to knock out a...
Oh, and it autosaves.
Yes, it does do the autosave. Which you'll see little spikes in CPU on that. But the CPU usage is nothing. It's like 16%.
Yeah, it looks like every 3 minutes it saves. Yep, every 3 minutes. Huh. Coolio.
Okay, so we're just going to fill in these edges around here just because I don't want to have to worry about lighting that up. I'm not overly concerned with how things look on the inside here. Because then in here, we are just going to be capping this off so that mobs don't spawn up here. However, I'm going to make it like consistent. Because mobs won't spawn on stairs. Now, I could have actually gone through just like capped all those off with, okay, what block was that just broke? Gotta go fix that. There we go. Now I totally lost my train of thought. You guys know exactly what happened last night, Logan. That can go there. Stair, 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 and slab it out. Stair, stair, and slab it out. I'm just going to fill in some of these other little sections just in case there's the chance of some spider or some skellies or something. Like, nothing's going to spawn in those. Just tucking in these edges, making it look a little smoother. Yeah, it's because I did a bonehead thing and I had my server actually locally hosted, and they figured it would be a good idea to take out my server, so now it's hosted off CubeHost. Same host that Hermitcraft uses. I was just trying to save the money because I really didn't have the money to pay for a host. And the hardware I've got here is better than the hardware that I can get for the amount of money I'm paying for right now from CubeHost. But I don't have the enterprise security to be able to block it all, so... Razor, I can't believe somebody would do that, even to someone your age. No offense, of course. People just think it's fun to do. Even a small little channel like mine that's got like 0 impact. Like, I'm not like overly stressed. Yeah, it was inconvenient that my server got taken down and my internet connection got taken down last night. But it made me have to fix it. And it's just made me have to spend money that I really didn't want to spend. So that's it. That's all it did. You know what? I think here is as good as any. We're going to go... where's some quartz here? quartz pillar. Is that the center marker? Yes, it is. Everybody reach down, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, follow if you're watching on Twitch or Mixer. Alrighty, so we are going to stair this up now. We are going to go slabs, and I want birch slabs for this piece. And I want it to start from this side. So is this mainly a survival server with a hint of creative and if needed? Yeah, see, of course I own the server. Anybody that's joined and is playing on the server, they're in survival. I'm just building some things, like I cover up mob grinders that are ugly. I did build a super smelter for the server to be able to use. I built the spawn hub here so that any players that come in, they have a safe place they could spawn in at. All of these builds over here, those were done in survival by Tall Terrace. I did build the nether portal for the spawn portal, and I'm working on building the spawn hub as well. Let's actually jump into... Hello? There we go. Connection lost. What's going on? Yep, so he can just do it to our internet connection to take up my stream anytime he wants. Al, because Shaw won't release that IP and put in a new IP.
Did they say why?
Oh, our service doesn't work that way.